Hey there Nintendo fans, Darth Carnivorous here and welcome back to another epic Nintendo video. And today guys, I'm going to be playing some games on my beautiful Game Boy Color. Now, a few days ago, I actually got myself some screen protectors for these, and they're anti-glare. I do prefer anti-glare screen protectors, as you can see. This one came with two. The first one had a few tiny hairs on it. Luckily me, I've got a dog who does cast. Yeah, it's a pain in the arse, but it is what it is. And the thing is, I got this one on actually perfect, but you know, you can probably see it just right there. It's very hard to see, but yeah, there's a little black dot there as well. But you know what? It's just the way it is. So let's get this bad boy booted on and let's try some ports of things. There's a lot of things that I've never tried on this. And the thing is, though, guys, I do absolutely love this thing. I really do. The screen is absolutely beautiful. Playing Game Boy games, playing Game Boy Color games on this thing is an absolute joy, and it brings me back to my childhood. Now, if you don't really know about this, this has got the Funny Play, I think it's version 2 screen on it. And if you tap this top part here, it does change the colour palette. So you can have it to yellow, red, green, blue, and grey. I prefer the grey one, to be honest. And the left side here is to increase and decrease your brightness. So I usually keep it at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I keep it halfway. Okay, so one game that I've wanted to try and it made me want to do this video is Mortal Kombat. Now this is a game that I pretty much begged my mum to actually get me Mortal Kombat for Game Boy, and she couldn't justify paying for, obviously I had the Super Nintendo version, and she couldn't justify paying for both, and I was trying to convince her. I tried to do some chores around the house and do the dishes and take out the bins and whatever else, in order to maybe so my mum could pay for it, and she still never did. So this is pretty much my first time playing this game after all these years. Even though I do have the ROMs for this on different devices, I've still never played it, and I thought, you know what, it should make quite an interesting video. Let's see guys, we'll just turn the brightness up a little bit more. Okay, so you get 6 fighters, whereas in the first game had 7 fighters. You've got Kano, Raiden, Liu Kang, Sonya, Sub-Zero and Scorpion. So I'm going to go Sub-Zero because, you know, he's my main guy. I mean, listen to that music. I don't know if you can actually hear that, guys. Obviously, the Game Boy Color was never the loudest console in the world, but... Right, okay, so we started off in the pit. Oh my god, that frame rate. Wow. Holy sh... Oh, what's the deal with uppercut? Yay! Right, let's see if I can do that Ice Blast down forward B. What the... How the hell... This frame rate absolutely kills it, you know? Huh. I don't know how it is. How the hell do you block? There's not even a block button. I usually think they would even map it to start or select, because you can't pause the game. The thing is, you could never pause Mortal Kombat 1 because it was trying to emulate the, you know, the arcade version. I just... I can't even... How the hell do you do Ice Blast? Even try and do a half circle? No? That doesn't work either. Wow. Well, to be honest guys, I'm kind of... Even though, the thing is though, like, even if my mum did buy me this when I was younger, I would have still played it to death. I really would have, you know. I had obviously the Game Boy, the DMG, and let's see if can I do pit fatality? Can I do it? Oh no, you can't even do a pit fatality. That sucks. Wow. Okay, right, okay. So, like I say, guys, even though I would have absolutely loved this game, even though it's not very good, and you guys can see for yourself that the frame rate is absolutely abysmal, but I would have still played it. I really would have. So let's just reset this as well. So the good thing is, well guys, you press that little white button on the cartridge, it does reset it back to the goes back to the menu. I can't even remember what the hell this menu is called. Main menu, we'll just call it that. Let's see. What we'll do is we'll try Mortal Kombat 2. See if it's, obviously, the way it's been playing, Mortal Kombat 1, you know, you think maybe Mortal Kombat 2 will hopefully be better. So, let's find out. I do love this thing, guys, honestly. I've actually been taking it to work with me to play in my break, and people are like, seriously, are you playing a Game Boy? Too right. You know, and then they have a little go themselves, and obviously because the screen's backlit as well, and they think, oh, this is actually really cool. I need to get one of these, and I gotta admit, that's a really cool title screen. And you get the music as well. So guys, sorry about the budgies, if they're being quite loud. I do apologise about that, and oh my god, look at that gameplay. But that's a big improvement. Wow. Yeah guys, so sorry about the budgies. Yes, it's very sunny today. It's a beautiful day out there here in Scotland. And yeah, they're very, very hyper. So, and they can hear me talking. So, okay, so we get 8 characters this time. So we've got Liu Kang, Sub-Zero, Katana, Reptile, Jax, Scorpion, Melina and Shang Tsung. So I'll go Scorpion for a change. Right, let's see if I can actually do a special. Oh, that's a lot easier. And the frame rate is a lot better. Let's see if I can do the teleport. Yay! That's a lot better. Man, I would have loved this back in the day. Yeah, where do you think you're going? Now, the only thing is, I don't know any... I don't know any fatalities off by heart, to be honest, and my god, that's so much easier to play. Finish him, block, up, Y, maybe. Oh, I done it! Holy shit, I done it! if you heard me there, guys, I did say block, up, Y, which is the Super Nintendo version. I've always remembered that. Yeah, this is actually quite fun. I did years ago. Oh, there's Dan Forden. I did years ago have, what's it called? I had Mortal Kombat 1 and 2 on Sega Game Gear. And you know what, guys, it was actually quite impressive. It was a really impressive port, and the frame rate was pretty much, probably worse than this, I would say. But it was still playable, and I mean, I used to just sit and play it in bed at night, you know, all the time. It was great, you know. Even though at the time I had like a Game Boy Advance, and I think I had the Game Boy Advance SP actually. Let's see if I can do that one again. Yay! You know what, out of all of the fatalities in this game, Scorpions is the only one I can remember. You know what I'll do, guys, is quickly, I will boot up Mortal Kombat 1 again, and I want to see if I can do Scorpion's Spear, so I'll do a quick jump cut. Okay, so let's give this a try. Oh my god, you can actually feel the difference. It's kind of like when you go from back. I don't know if it's the way the frame rate is, maybe I have to do it slowly. So back. No, I just punched her a few times and stagger her basically. Ah, no, hell no. You know what, I'll stay away from that one, but I'll definitely be playing Mortal Kombat 2 from now on, because that is absolutely excellent. Right, so let's try Mortal Kombat 3. There we go. Load and start. So you're probably curious to why it says erase right. So basically, what it's doing is it's mounting the game. So, like for instance, obviously there you go, it's loaded in. If I reset this, and it goes back to obviously this screen, I just have to press start, and it'll load that same game in. So basically that's what it's doing, it's mounting the game. So it means you can get into the game a lot quicker. I mean, yeah, it does obviously shave a few seconds off, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Williams is a registered trademark of WMS. WMS? Don't know what that is. Oh, that's not music. Press start. Right, so we get 9 fighters this time, so we went from 6 to 8 to 9. Okay, so we get Sindel, we've got... Okay, is that Sector? I think it's Sector. Cabal, Sub-Zero, Cyrax. Ah, damn, you only get so much time. I think I'm playing as Sonya. Yep, I'm playing as Sonya. That's not really a big deal. The only thing is, though, I don't know our fatalities. Oh, you actually get the little versus screen. That's a nice touch. I mean, it's really nice images because you can actually see who it is. Oh, you even get the combat code to put in as well. I don't actually remember any of the combat codes, to be honest, guys. Okay, so we're on the pit 3. It's not too bad, but I would say Mortal Kombat 2 plays a hell of a lot better. Oh my, did I just do a double sweep there? Oh, there it is. Da -da 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 -da. I don't know, you can even pause this game, not pause it. Oh, you can, select. But the pause button is mapped to block. Right, let's see if I can pull off a special move. I actually can't even remember any of Sonya's moves. I think Kano's just going to keep roundhouse kicking me. Oh, nah. I gotta be honest, guys, Mortal Kombat 2 is definitely the better port. Nah. I honestly don't know any of our finishes. I wish I did. It would make the video a bit more enjoyable. So yeah, nah, that's a bit of a poor port, to be honest. I think I'll stick with Mortal Kombat 2. Okay, let's have a look. See, and S. So if I'm sure, if I remember right, when I was younger, I played Street Fighter 2. On Game Boy at school. Someone at school brought it in, and during playtime, you know, or break, or whatever you call it, I had a quick shot of it, and I really enjoyed it as well. So this is my first time playing this game, and God knows, probably 20 odd year. Oh, that brings back memories. Now, like I was saying, guys, with the colour palettes, some games do have, you know, preloaded colour palettes. Okay, so let's see. That's green. Right, so that's the colour one. So if you're playing this on, say, Game Boy Color, sorry, not Game Boy Color, Super Game Boy, then this is what it would look like. Okay, so we've got the, looks like Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo character palette. So we get Ryu, Blanka, Guile, Chun-Li, Bison, Ken, Zangief, Balrog, and Sagat. So I'll go my favourite, which is Ryu. Oh, the frame rate's not very good in this one, but it's not too bad actually. Ah! Oh, there you go. You know, that's how you know that something's real. I was actually just going to try and go for an uppercut there, but because I've just played 3 games of Mortal Kombat there. But yeah, well, there you go. The Hadouken's very, very easy to do. Let's see if I can do a Shoryuken, if you can actually do it. Oh, I didn't realise you just beat me. You lose. Can you pause this game? Yes, you can. Give me a sec, guys. I'm just going to switch it back to the black and white. I do prefer it that way. I just think that was so much better. Now, can I do a Tatsumaki Senpukage? If there is a way to do it, I don't know how to do it. You know what, I'm just going to keep spamming. Zangief's going to... Oh, done a flaming Hadouken. Not bad. Another one. Seems to be you can only do it certain times. Obviously, you can spam it, but you need to... Yay! At least I won a round. Now, there is a few fighting games on Game Boy. You know, you got all the kind of big hitters like Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, you get Killer Instinct as well. You know, guys, if you remember that game, even though they did bring it out in 2013, and it's still a really good game, really good fun game to play. Right, I don't know. I'm guessing they've either got one move each or two moves each. But I can't actually do the Tatsumaki Senpukaki. Oh, the Shoryuken. Hadouken. Hadouken. Not bad. At least I won that one. You know, these obviously playing the game like this is better than Tiger Electronic game ones. If you ever played them before, guys, they're pretty horrible. You must defeat my Dragon Punch to stand a chance. Right, okay, let's try another game. I'll do 2 more games, guys, and let's see. Right, so one of my favourite games to play on my Game Boy back in the day was Jurassic Park. Absolutely love this game. Don't get me wrong, I prefer the Super Nintendo version. Apart from the interior parts of the levels where you put the goggles on and it goes into that horrible frame rate. It's still enjoyable, it's still playable, and it's still really fun to play. But I do prefer that version. Other than that, but that music brings back so many memories, honestly. I remember actually, so there's a place in Scotland called Ayr, where right now it's called Craig Tara, where it's a big caravan park, and it's a nice place. But back then it used to be called Butlins, if any guys remember that. And I remember my mum would obviously drive me, my brother, my sister, and my dad would all go down there to stay in a chalet, it was called. So it was kind of like a caravan, but it was like a little row of flats. And I remember on the way down, I was playing this game on my DMG Game Boy. I never finished it, obviously, but I did have one hell of a time playing it. Oh, it helped with the... Well, it doesn't take... From where I live right now, it probably takes about maybe an hour and a half drive. So, obviously, that kind of made that journey a lot more easy, a lot more bearable. But I do love that little tune that's in this game. I can't really remember what the aim of this game was really. Was it to collect the eggs? But I know that in this game you can destroy the eggs. It's so weird when you destroy an enemy that, well, even though he's got like a bazooka or rocket launcher or something, cannon launcher, they do... Oh, I love that tune. Oh, shit. Ah, come on. So I don't really know the objective of this game. Oh my god, a Dilophosaurus. I mean, the graphics in this game are amazing. They really are. Especially for a Game Boy. Even though the Game Boy is only 8-bit, so it's pretty much on par with the NES, which is quite weird because you think, even though we got, like, say, Super Mario Land, you think we would have got Super Mario Brothers. Well, we actually did on Game Boy Color, which is Super Mario Brothers Deluxe, which I will show you in this one, guys. You know what, I'll just fire that up right now. Oh, just turn the brightness way down now. So, obviously, you get Super Mario Land and Super Mario Land 2 and Super Mario Land 3 on Game Boy. So, on Game Boy Color, you've got... Let's see... Oh, wow, Power Rangers. There's actually a new one just came out on Netflix. I think it's... oh, what's that called again? Now and Again, maybe? I don't know. But me and the wife are going to actually watch that one night. We've got Star Wars Episode 1, Obi-Wan's Adventure, we've got Star Wars Episode 1, Racer, Street Fighter Alpha as well. There we go, Super Mario Brothers Deluxe. And I have played this one before, guys. I did really, really enjoy it. Actually, I played it for the first time on my Nintendo 3DS XL. I played it on that. And I thought it was really good. So, obviously, look forward to playing it on my Game Boy Color. So, as you can see, it's still in black and white. But if I hit that, there we go. That's it, goes straight to the full colour. And the colour clarity on this is just beautiful. It really is. And I don't know if you guys have seen the Super Mario Brothers movie, but it's really, really good. You know, especially for Nintendo fans out there that want to see a proper movie. It's nothing like the Bob Hoskins movie, but it's still worth seeing. Trust me on that one, guys. And hopefully, fingers crossed, they do a Legend of Zelda movie in the same sort of style. That would just be so good. So you get original, you get challenge, you get verses, there's records, album, and toy box. I don't know what toy box is. Oh shit, wrong button. Press B there to go back. Right, let's have a look. Toy box, we've got... Is that a calendar? It is. Weird. And a fortune telling. Okay. Beware of pointed enemies. Oh, you can print it as well. That's pretty cool with a... Must be for the, what do you call it? The Game Boy camera. Right, okay, so let's go to original. So as you can see, I have played this before. And you get a little map screen, similar to, like, obviously the newer Mario games. And you can't go back. Oops. Great start to the game, eh? Oh, that was lucky. So if you press up and down, obviously as you can see the screen goes up and down, kind of like a Sonic the Hedgehog game. But if you want, like, say, the perfect Nintendo or the NES port, then this is definitely it. Oh, Bowser's getting close, or King Koopa, as he was called in the original games. Bye bye. So the Super Mario Brothers movie does have a lot of fanfare, you know, a lot of the music, a lot of the characters as well. There's a lot of Easter eggs as well. It's an absolutely amazing movie, it really is. Okay, so I'll fire up one more. Oh, sorry, I'll fire up maybe one or two more Game Boy Color games, because these ones are really good. So if you get the Game Boy compatible, so these are games that are compatible with Game Boy Color, and they've got their own sort of colour palettes, which are all in here. Let's see if there's anything that's familiar. Let's see, Godzilla the series. Yeah, that's the one based on the 1998 Godzilla movie. Oh, you can't beat the original Hanna-Barbera Godzilla cartoon. Up from the depths, 30 stories high, breathing fire, his head's in the sky, Godzilla. I remember that so much. I used to have the VHS. So we've got Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening DX. So this is how you play the, you know, the full colour version. Obviously, if you were to play the Game Boy version, you would get a little bit of colour with a colour palette, similar to like the Super Game Boy. But obviously, this one is the deluxe version, so you do get full colour, which you're about to see right now. It's actually quite a cool little intro. You know what they were wanting to do is they wanted to port this game, port A Link to the Past on Super Nintendo to this one, and then they end up making like a whole other version, which a lot of people are glad of because it was a new game, a new Zelda game. And I remember having the Game Boy Pocket. I had a green Game Boy Pocket with just this game. This is the only game I had. I didn't have any other one when I had the Game Boy Pocket. And it was one of the ones I traded to my friend. I can't remember what the hell I traded them for. I traded them something. But I remember going into French class and just playing this game constantly, because in French class, it was kind of like a free period sort of thing, because the teacher at the time didn't really care, to be honest. So he just kind of done his own thing, and the students done their own thing, and it was pretty cool. So I got to play a lot of this game, you know. There you go. So yeah, I've not really played much of this version. And the one thing I hate is, though, the way you have to save, you have to hold in A, B, start and select. And as you can see, this on-screen display comes up. think I honestly can't remember how the hell you do it, but yeah, that on-screen display will go away by itself. There we go. So you also get two other Zelda games on the Game Boy Color, which is Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons, which are actually really good as well. They have really, really good colour clarity as well. So obviously, like I said, guys, you can play it with any colour palette that you choose. You can even play it in black and white if you liked. So it can remind you of obviously the original release. So yeah. But I do love that as well. Just the colour clarity just looks amazing. Obviously the viewing angles for this thing are really, really good. Obviously the the anti-glare screen protector obviously kind of takes away some of the viewing angles, but that's just the way it is. Okay, so let's fire up one more game. Right. Let's fire up a fighting game actually. Now let's see if there's any fighting games. Let's see. There's no Mortal Kombat games on Game Boy Color, but I think there's maybe Fatal Fury, maybe? Or King of Fighters, maybe? No Fatal Fury. Let's see if there's any King of Fighters. Nah. Right, let's see then. Was that Pokemon? It's one thing I've never really got into is Pokemon. I've tried over the years, but I just feel like I just feel like every single game's the same. It's like a Dragon Ball game. It's always the same story, you know. There's nothing there. So you know what? I'll just fire up Street Fighter. Oh, you know what? I'll load up Star Wars Obi-Wan's Adventure. I've still got 3 episodes of The Mandalorian to watch, so I'm off tomorrow, so that's one thing that I'll be doing. So I'm in that sort of Star Wars-y mood as well, so I'm playing the games and whatever else, and I'm glad there's some Star Wars games on this. Hopefully they're really good. You know what, one of the games that I did actually enjoy was Star Wars Obi-Wan that came out for the original Xbox. I actually really enjoyed that game. I know a lot of people probably thought it was garbage and whatever else, but I didn't, you know. But you know what, as long as I enjoy it, that's all that matters. The same as you guys, whatever games that you like, as long as you enjoy them, then that's all that matters. You can probably see that right now. My budgie currently is chewing the bars. I think she thinks she's a hamster. Oh god, Jar Jar Binks. I mean, that's actually really, really nice high quality still images. You can make out everything that's there. You know, there's a fight between Obi-Wan, Qui-Gon Jinn and Darth Maul. There's Obi-Wan versus Darth Maul there. Right, let's see. Level 1, the Trade Federation ship. So I'm guessing this is going to be the whole, you know, Obi-Wan's adventure through episode 1. Negotiation would have seemed to have broken down. My Padawan learner. Right, I'll just skip by these parts, guys, if I can. Oh, wow, it's sort of isometric. Oh wow, listen to that music. Oh, that's nice. I don't even know if you can do any like force powers, maybe. Well, you can deflect the laser blast. That's really cool. What the hell was that? Is that like locked into battle there, maybe? My god. It's kind of hard to tell exactly how close you are to them, you know? Oh, droidicas. Oh, and they've got their shields on. And I don't know if I can kill this one. Oh, there we go. That took a good few swipes there. Let's see if I can actually deflect one back to kill him. See, because it's sort of diagonal, yeah, it's kind of hard to do that one. Oh, wait a minute. Is that... Oh, you can change the gun. Press the select button so you get lightsaber. I don't know what this one is. But obviously you can get a gun as well, which is pretty cool. At least it gives you that option. I mean, obviously I would prefer to have, like, you know, force push, force pull, force speed, whatever, you know. But this will do. Okay, not bad. Yeah, that's not too bad actually. I'll enjoy playing through that. That's the good thing about Game Boy games, they're kind of short and sweet, you know. Right, let's fire one more game up. We're going to go with Street Fighter there, won't we? So, let's see, Street Fighter Alpha. Oh, sorry guys, my legs are getting a bit cramped there. Sitting like this way for too long. Probably see my foot there. There we go. I'll try and get out of view. Don't know if you guys like feet or not, but there's one thing I don't like is feet. You know. It's just one of those sort of pet hates I've got. You know, it's like when you see people in the winter walking about with flip-flops on, or sliders, or whatever you want to call them. Shorts and flip-flops in the winter. It's like, you know, minus 20. They're walking about, they get purple feet. Their feet are completely frozen. But yet they're still walking about as if it's like stylish, you know. It's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, the only thing that looks more ridiculous than that is Crocs. Crocs are the most stupidest looking things on the planet. Right, let's do a little arcade mode. Okay, so we've got Ryu, Chun-Li, Charlie, Ken, Adon, Sodom, I was going to say Sudoku there, Birdie, Guy, Random, Rose and Sagat. So you know what, we'll go Ken this time. And you can select the speed as well, which is good. Ah, look at that, that's nice. And it's even got like reuse themes. Oh my god, you can do a Tatsumaki Senpukage, yay! And this is really, really playable. But then again, the Game Boy Color is more powerful than the... Holy shit, what's for that? It's a lot more powerful than the original Game Boy, so that's why we can get these better frame rates, you know. Well, at least it's easy to do a Shoryuken in this one as well. Oh, got a super. Oh, do you know that would have been so good if I actually pulled that one off and, you know, it was like an actual like KO. That'd be so cool. It's really, really fast. This is really, really quick. Yay! Come on, guy. Let's see if I can do a super again. I don't know if I... Oh, I got it, Yay! Oh, yes! Oh, that was good. That was unexpected. I wasn't expecting to actually get that. So let's see if I can get this round in. Yeah, I got him at the... Oh, he's just about to do his super there. The game is quite unbalanced the way you can see it. I mean, obviously you're kind of flying about the place, you know. But it's actually really fun. You know, you've got your sound effects, you've got your music as well, and it's got your great frame rate. So obviously you've seen the difference in frame rate from the start of the video to the end of the video. I just get my ass kicked. Right, last round. I'm trying to do a Hadouken, but he keeps doing a Shuriken. Oh, got it in max. Let's see if I can... Oh, I got him. Oh, damn it, I missed him. Okay, what the hell was the deal with that roll? Right, let's see if I can get him to actually do his finisher on me. Come on, guy. Come on. Ah, nah. I was trying my best there to let him hit me. Like, hopefully I'd have kicked into that. The winner is Guy. Okay, guys, so yeah, this video went on a bit longer than I anticipated, but you know what, guys? I do absolutely love this thing. It's really, really good. I mean, yeah, it fits nice. I've got big hands. It fits nicely in my hands. Ignore that there. I showered this morning, but that's still not came off. That's just ink from a pen that burst in my pocket. And yeah, I do love this thing. So yeah, it does fit nicely in my hands as well, you know. But anyway, guys, that's it for the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you're asking my opinion, should you get a Game Boy Color like this, then I would 100% yes. You can also get, obviously, this cartridge as well, which is called Game Color. Has a 8GB SD card in there as well, so it's got, or micro SD card, but it's got all the entire library on here. So, you know, and I love it. I really do. Like I said, guys, I've been taking this into work the last couple of days and playing on my break, and that way my colleagues are kind of looking at me thinking, are you playing a Game Boy? They're on their phones, you know, playing games on their phones or like texting people or doing whatever, and I'm sitting there playing my Game Boy, you know. And a lot of people have actually, you know, went, oh, can you give me, can you find like the similar Game Boy, maybe something like that? So I have been having a look for them, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I do love this thing. So if you do, I mean, the thing is though, guys, I've got these AA batteries, and ever since I've got this, I haven't had to charge them once, and I've been playing it constantly. So these things don't waste a lot of battery. You think the screen would? It probably does, and the flash card as well probably wastes a bit more battery, but it's not really that demanding, you know. So yeah, 100% yes. If you're a Game Boy fan, if you grew up with the Game Boy, if there's a lot of games on here that you love, like obviously like Super Mario Land 1 and 2, like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle games, the Power Ranger games, Mortal Kombat games, Street Fighters, you know, there's always something here for you to play and enjoy. Trust me on that one, guys. So anyway, that's it for the end of this video. I do hope you enjoyed it. So if you did, smash the like button, throw me your dib horns. Also subscribe to my channel for more epic Nintendo stuff like this, and sayonara.